journey begin? Who win this year's championship? Come feel the heat of this dream. Witness the strength and confidence of those who face these challenges, cause in the end we all win. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Everybody sing. The ball has hit the bag, whoa, whoa. Fielders are running to catch it. Is a 6 or will it be a 4? We scream, we roar, oh my god, the tension soar. The pressure, the skill on display is amazing, what can I say? Let the claps run in millions, as if cricket is our religion. Let's go. If you wanna be the best, play with courage and confidence. Level up your game to be prominent. Don't forget it's your time to shine. Play tough but remember to be kind. Let's see who tops at the finish line. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League.
Okay, welcome to game number 10 of the Insurance Premier League Season 10. We have Zurich, the defending champions, playing newcomers Fidelity. Fidelity had a forgetful outing in the first game. We'll have Zurich captain Nitin Bakshi to flip the coin. Shoaib will do the calling. Heads is the call. We'll wait. Tails it is. Zurich captain. Nitin, what do you want to do?
We'll be batting first. It looks like a good wicket to start off our season, and we'll look at getting a good score and trying to defend it as soon as possible.
And how has been the team morale? You are on a high, you finished on a high last season. What has been the team talk coming into this tournament?
Just keeping it simple. We're keeping our strategies as same as how it's been in the last season. Boys have been doing really well. We've not stopped playing cricket since the last tournament, and it's been a really good experience. The boys still are raring to go, and yeah, we're looking to have a good tournament again.
Thank you for that, and all the best. Shoaib, first game loss, and then now running into the champions. What has been the team talk, and where are the areas that you feel you need to improve out here?
We are actually positive about it, but as you know, this is our first tournament, so we are quite positive, and the team improvement would be into the bowling and the batting both. We actually failed in batting a lot last time.
And what sort of a score are you looking to restrict them? This is a high power team that you're running into.
We'll try to block them between like 150. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you and all the best. That's the news from the center. Nitin Bakshi from Zurich winning the toss, and he elects to take first strike. Stay tuned for live action coming up in the next few minutes.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all those families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Game number 10 of the Insurance Cricket Premier League Season 10 between Zurich and Orient Fidelity. Zurich captain Nitin Bakshi winning the toss, electing to take first strike. They are the defending champions, and Orient, after the loss previous week, this time have to clash with the defending champions as we run through the team list. Nitin Bakshi, the captain. Sorry, it is Ritik Bakshi. The rest of the team: Ajay Paul, Clarison Martis, Jess Barreto, Kapil Pamnani, Kishore Salyan, Lalit Lakhiani, Melvin Sampson, Nitin Thomas, Subin Suresh and Zubair Siddiqui. As we now have the Fidelity team, United Fidelity Insurance Company. Welcome, game number 10 of the Insurance Cricket Premier League Season 10 being played here at the Ajman grounds. A game between Zurich, the defending champions, versus United Fidelity. As we have a look at the Zurich Insurance team led by their captain, Ritik Bakshi, who also keeps wickets. Kishore, Jess, Lalit, Melvin, Nitin Thomas, Zubair Siddiqui, Ajay Paul, Kapil Pamnani, Subin Suresh and Clarison make the rest of the 11. As we have a look at the Fidelity team, while the action is just about to start, Mohammad Sheriar to bowl the first ball, and the batsman on strike, Kishore, with his partner Ritik, right arm over the wicket, wants to drive this one, shapes away into the keeper's gloves, no run. The second game of the doubleheader today on a Super Sunday here. Sheriar plays this down the ground. The man at mid-off does the fielding, keeps it down to a single. So first runs on the board of the game. Kishore off the mark with that single. Brings the left-hander Ritik Bakshi on strike. Ritik taking guard. Marking his guard with the bail. This is a left-right combination, field being reset. Open stance, always onto the legs, asking for a caught behind. The umpire calls it a wide. Asking for a referral, but we don't have a player referral. You only have an umpire referral. So one more run added. Score moves on to 2 first extras of the game. And that's an area that they need to cut down on, those extras, if they want to. They don't want to stay longer onto the field and not give away those extra runs. As Ritik ready to face the ball again down the leg side. We'll wait for the umpire's signal, running down. Off the bat. Score moves on to 3. And Ritik 2 off the mark. Brings the right-hander back on strike. Score 3 for the loss of no wicket. Rocks him onto the back foot, plays on the back foot towards short point. The fielder there coming in and doing the fielding. And a good start from Mohammad Shahryar. Would want to keep it that way, not to give away boundaries. We have only 2 men outside the ring, so minimum protection outside the 30 yards. So you will want to keep it in the right areas, just on and around the off stump. Nibble the ball around. This time in the air, chance for the man at short covers, and the first wicket. It's what I was talking about. He's bowled well so far, tied the batsman down and induces a false stroke, and Kishore goes onto the back foot and plays it up in the air. As we have a look at the replay again. Have a look at it. Ticks it into the pitch, not the height or the length that was there. Plays it, and the man at covers takes it calmly and punches the air. So first blow for Zurich. They lose their opener for the loss for the score of 3 with an individual score of 1. Number 3 batsman walking in. Not walking in, he just rushed in. Didn't expect that that Kishore would be losing his wicket so early. Let's have a look at Nitin's stat. His 25 games, 851 runs, strike rate of 133. All these boys boasts of some good strike rates and good runs scored. Have got good experience. Need to make sure they make that experience count as Mohammad Shahryar comes into bowl. The last ball of the first over. Cuts this one towards point. The man at deep point there doing well to keep it down to a single. So end of a good over. A good start by United Fidelity, giving away 4 runs and getting 1 wicket. 4 for the loss of 1.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all those families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Let's have a look at the United Fidelity Insurance Company players. Mohammad Captain Mohammad Shoaib Khan leading the side. Second over. First ball, a dot. Mohammad Shoaib, the captain, partnering Mohammad Shahryar, bowling to Nitin, who is 1 of 2 balls. It's a fairly new side. They are just getting their groove in at the moment. Haven't been guilty apart from the wide. They have bowled well so far. Need to keep it tight. Need to put Zurich under pressure from the word go. The pressure is on Zurich to perform and live up to their standards. United Fidelity can play with a free mind. That's what they got to do. This one edges it down towards third man. The short third man giving the chase. The ball just managing to keep it inside the boundary. And the batsmen come back for 3. Umpire signaling 1 short run, so 2 runs only added to the total. Score moves on to 6. Batsman, the umpires very watchful and making sure that short runs are not allowed. Good observation. So इसको बोलो ऋतिक ऑन स्ट्राइक है, चेंज करे उसको. एक मिनट, अंपायर नहीं है, स्कोरर को बोलना पड़ेगा. Shoaib to Hrithik. He plants his foot across and plays it towards short mid wicket for a single. Score moves on to 7. So 2 consecutive dot balls. Score remains on 6. Now Hrithik plays with an open stance and then at the last minute brings his front foot across. This time drives this towards the cover region. Ball racing towards the fence. The man at deep point comes and does the fielding. Keeps it down to a double. So score moves on to 8. So at the end of 2 overs, 8 for the loss of 1 wicket. 5 runs coming off that over. Nathan on strike, he is 3 of 4, so is Hrithik. Sheriar, who bowled the first, gave away 4 runs of the first over and picked a wicket. He is on bowl his second over. Outside the off stump, Nathan walks across and lets the ball go through to the keeper. A slow start. Interesting to watch. When do Zurich decide to up the ante? They got a few power hitters in their squad. This time plays it towards point for a quick single. That would be the key. To slowly get that momentum back, get those few singles and get that scoreboard moving. And at the right time decide to attack. As of now, the ball's nibbling around a bit. They want to see the new ball off. Sheriar's at the moment bowling a decent line. He's just given a 5 runs, taken 1 wicket of the 8 balls he's bowled. They haven't given a boundary yet so far, so this one down leg side will be called a wide. He needs to change that line. He wouldn't be a bad idea if he comes from round the wicket with Hrithik planting his foot outside the off stump. May get caught on the crease with the ball nibbling back. Might be a candidate for LBW. You need to work on those angles. You need to trust yourself on that. How are you going to get a wicket? Again, down leg side will be called a wide. They're asking for a caught behind. Not to be. It's got that natural outswinger to a right-hander, but that will not be the case when it comes. And a sensible decision now to come around the wicket, bring the ball back in, place it towards mid-off. No run there, a full toss. Ritik is wary of the one that's coming in, but again, as I said, the front foot that comes in is going to block him from playing anything on the onside. He has the access towards the offside, but when he has to access the onside, he got to go a little bit cross and bring the bat away from his body. But if it's short, he is not going to miss out on that. And the first boundary of the innings goes on to down to one knee. Have a look at it. Probably just missing his footing a bit. That's why he bowled it short. And with the field inside the circle, the vacant spot that he accessed and got a boundary. So first boundary of the innings, first boundary to Ritik. He moves on to 7. Score moves on to 15. We're in the third over of the innings, third over of power play. This one, handsome stroke over the bowler's head. The ball will stop on and they get another couple of runs. Score moves on to 17. So Ritik has just decided to start opening his arms now. He waited for a couple of overs to see how the ball's moving around. This one driven through the offside, chase for the fielders at covers. The ball just holding itself up before reaching the boundary ropes. Another couple of runs. Score moves on to 19. At the end of 3 overs, Ritik moves into double figures. He is 11 of 8, Nitin 4 of 6. Mohammad Shoaib to continue 4 runs of the first over that he gave. He's bowling to Nitin. Full toss, plays it towards mid-off and they run a quick single. Score moves on to 20. Oh, this is where United Fidelity will have to think. It is not just the first couple of overs, it is the overs after that, is how you maintain the pressure and not allow those free runs. You need to still back yourself up. You have another 18 overs still to be on the field. This one into him, but he plays it well over the man at mid-off for a 1 bounce 4. So he collects his second boundary. Score moves on to 24. Have a look at it. Pitched up to him, shaping in, and the nice extension of the arms, taking this ball quite close to the boundary ropes, just a few meters inside for a 1 bounce boundary. He too decides to switch over and come round the wicket. Dances down the wicket, takes it on the full, and the ball going to into the mid-wicket fence for another boundary. So after a couple of quiet overs, they've decided to up the ante now. Score moves on to 28. Putting his counterpart under pressure, moves a step towards his left, and with the ball coming right into his hitting arc, sends it towards the mid-wicket boundary for a 4. So score moves on to 28. He moves on to 19. Let's see this one again over the top, over the mid-off fielder for a single. Not a bad idea to bowl it outside the off stump and slightly ask him to fetch it from outside the off stump. Could induce that edge which can bloom the ball into the inner circle. As of now, Hrithik is managing to clear the infield and collect those boundaries. 29 for 1 in 3.4 overs. Nitin on strike. Plays it towards short mid-wicket. A direct throw, but the batsman well in. Last ball of the over coming up. Hrithik lucky enough that he had grounded his bat in time. Direct throw is always a chance of a run out. Full toss, drives it down towards mid-off. No run there. End of the over. 4 overs completed, 29 for the loss of 1 wicket. Ten runs coming off that over with those couple of boundaries. Sharia to continue, full toss, this time bat coming off the handle, and a beautiful catch by the man at mid-off. Hrithik was chancing his arm for everything, and Sharia, this one in a low full toss, the bat coming off the handle, and This is precisely what I was talking, slightly away from the body, induced that one to be played in the air, and the United Fidelity fielders as of now have done well for the team by holding both the catches lower half of the bat, toe end of the bat, and moving outside 30 yards and collects that catch. So the second blow for Zurich. They are now 29 for 2. And the captain out for 20 of 12 with 3 boundaries. Ajay Paul, the new man, coming at number 4, fall at the fall of the wicket of Ritik Bakshi. Down the leg side, being called a wide. Score moves on to 30. Sheriar, after that couple of wickets that he's got, sent both the openers back into the hut. Is bowling between a beautiful spell. This time asking for an LBW, and number 3 for him. I guess Zurich had not envisaged this when they started this innings. Not a part of the script that they would have thought of. They already are 3 down within the power play. And Sheriar has rocked them, and rocked them hard. I guess it is the mindset with which they have come in. They need to think better. As Ajay Paul makes his way back to the pavilion, out for a first ball LBW. The ball previous one he faced was a wide, but the next one right on the money in front, or hitting himself on the back leg. We'll see that in the replay. Let's have a look. Curling in, and you're on the back foot right in front. I don't think so there is any doubt in anybody's mind except the batsman. It's always the batsman who thinks that he's always safe, even though he's. And Melvin now comes into the crease. 30 for 3. He's played 8 games and got 82. This one down leg side will be called a wide. So score moves on to 31. Our slight dilemma to for the captain Shoaib, whether he bowls Sheriar out. He's already taken 3 wickets, or does he hold back for one in the last, as he nearly edges this one towards the keeper, Melvin. Interesting to see what is Zurich's plan as now. Lalit is in the hut waiting to come in. What is his role? He always comes in and wants to tee off, but he also needs to take the onus of batting it out. He is one of the best, as Sharia are guilty of bowling one more down the leg side. Probably a touch tired after bowling the third over, but his morale will not be tired as of now. He's already got 3 wickets. He's not expressed, but he's bowled well. He's bowled within the stumps, and he's managed to induce a few fall shots. So that should pep him up as he bowls this one. Batsman Melvin plays it back to him for another dot ball. 4.4 overs completed, 32 for 3. Comes into bowl the 5th ball. This time again down leg side, called a wide. Luckily for him, if the batsman had edged this one and it gone past the keeper, that would have raced away towards a fine leg boundary, but not to be. One more run added. Score moves on to 33. Given away a few extras. Was still comfortable when he was bowling to the left-hander, but now is finding it a bit difficult to control the ball, bowling to the right-handers. This one drives it towards short covers, take a quick single. One more run to the total score, moves on to 34. Last ball of the 5th over. Plays it down towards fine leg, coming in line with the ball. Completes one, comes back for the second. Nitin is a quick runner. Seen a couple of batsmen go lose the wickets in front of him. He moves on to 7 of 10. End of the over. 5 overs completed, 36 for the loss of 3 wickets.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all those families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
That is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Shoaib to continue his 3rd over, 6th over of power play, the last over of power play. And at the moment, United Fidelity have done well as he bowls the shot, gives the man enough room to play this. The man at squarish 3rd man comes around, keeps it down to a double. That's good commitment by the boys. Trying to save every run possible. Every run saved is a run earned. Score moves on to 38. Trying to cut this one. No run. Score remains on 38. The last 4 balls remaining in the power play. Nitin Sorry, Melvin this time. Just need to bowl it up to the batsman, invite the drive and try to induce that edge. That's much better bowling than bowling it short. Pitch it up to the batsman. He needs to make that effort. If he gets it, that's well and good, but if he misses, there's always a possibility that you can get a wicket. Have a look at it. Up to him. Just that ball just curling away at the last minute. The batsman not accounting for the swing, just playing it through the line. This time plays it towards short covers. One takes a single, chance of a run out. Good backup by the man at short mid wicket. A direct throw would have been interesting out here. The batsman not stretching full length. Fifth ball of the over. Again onto the pads. Nitin is happy to get anything on his pads. One more run added. 40 for the loss of 3 wickets with the last ball of power play coming up. Scorecard दिखा देना. Short ball down leg side. Missed the pull. Lucky for him. It was going down leg side. So end of the power play. 6 overs completed. As we show the scorecard, Zurich Insurance captain Ritik Bagchi winning the toss, electing to take first strike. Kishore Salian was the first to go. He was out 1 of 4 balls caught by Mohammad off the bowling of Mohammad Shariar. Ritik Bagchi was the next to go after 3 boundaries. He was out for 20 of 12 balls caught by Ahmed off the bowling of Mohammad Shariar. Nitin Thomas is there in between. He's 8 of 11. Ajay Paul for a first ball duck was out LBW. And then Melvin Sampson is there with 4 of 8. 7 extras in the innings so far. 6.67 is the current run rate. And at this rate, they should be touching around the 140 mark. They will want more than that. As we have the first change, Ahmed comes into bowl at the end of the power play. This is phase 2 of the game. The phase 2 of the innings. Right arm over the wicket. Bowling it outside the off stump. Umpire calls it a wide. Batsman chasing that one. Much better. Score moves on to 41. Cuts this one towards point. We quickly take over a single. Nitin moves on to 9. Score moves on to 42. One beautiful ball, just bowling it straight enough. Again, Melvin trying to cut this one. Too close for comfort. Scorecard or this one into the block hole, plays it towards fine leg, 1 run added. Score moves on to 43. जिसमें उसमें स्प्लिट स्क्रीन करके एक पे स्कोर कार्ड, एक बाजू स्कोर कार्ड और एक बाजू, तो क्या है फिर इसके ऊपर छोटा सा 100 dirham का और लैपटॉप नहीं आते वो टैब्स वाले. This time driving it through the cover region, chase for the fielder. And the man at wide long off doing the chase but not able to stop the 3. And a good stroke by Nitin. Pitched up to him, takes it on the half volley. Score moves on to 46. Dot ball. Score remains on 46. Full toss, gets the inner of the bat, chance of a run out. A direct hit again would have been interesting. Batsmen survive. At the end of 7 overs, 47 for 3. We'll have a look at the bowling analysis so far. Mohammad Shariar Alam, 3 overs, 22 runs, 3 wickets. Mohammad Shoaib, 3 overs, 18 runs, no wicket. Ahmed Bilal, 1 over, 7 runs, no wicket. They've been around the 6 to 7 mark, but the best thing for them is that they've got 3 wickets up front within the power play, which has pegged the Zurich boys back. Chance of a catch, and wicket number 4. Mohammad the bowler comes into the attack and induces Melvin to plate to short mid wicket. Mohammad Waqas inducing Melvin to plate into the hands of short mid wicket. So wicket number 4. Melvin is out for 6 of 13. He is caught by Bhavin off the bowling of Mohammad Waqas. And another jolt as we see Lalit Lakhiani coming to the centre. Lalit Lakhiani, 13 games, 183 runs, a staggering strike rate of 173. We all know what he can do. यार मेरा एक वीडियो निकाले, मेरा बेटा मांग रहा है. .47 for 4 and testing times for Zurich right now. वीडियो निकाल दे, मेरा छोटा सा वीडियो निकाल दे. Zurich in a spot of bother. The defending champions didn't envisage that they would be 47 for 4 within the 8th over. And now Lalit has to curb his natural instincts and shepherd this team to a total. And a wide being called, so 48 for 4. The wind blowing across and the bales coming off. एक equipment के साथ भी निकाल लेना बाद में जब तू comfortable होएगा. Equipment के साथ थोड़ा ऐसे, जब मैं ऐसे बैठता हूँ क्या equipment भी आ जाएगा थोड़ा. Coming from over the wicket, 48 for 4, given away 1 run. He's already taken a wicket. Down the ground, the umpire in danger of being hit as Lalit takes a single. He is off the mark. Score moves on to 49. We're in the 8th over. Have a look at the replay. Waqas bowling it full, wanting to play down the ground with full force. Got it. Nitin playing it towards mid-on, gets a single. And the 50 coming up. 50 for the loss of 4 wickets, 7.3 overs. Mohammad Waqas getting a wicket of the first ball he bowled. And that has enforced Zurich to take a different approach to this innings. They need to reassess as to what score they want to. .50 for the loss of 4 as Lalit plays this towards mid wicket and a good bit of fielding. We'll have to wait and watch as what the umpires feel might be referred upstairs. Rock and roll. Let's have a look at that. He has the foot on the line. Rock and roll again. Rock and roll again. One more time. Catching that one. His foot and the ball in hand. That's a 6. A good bit of fielding. A good catch, but he was on the boundary ropes. So Lalit gets a maximum and a reprieve. Would have been a huge bonus had this catch been taken within the boundary ropes. Not to be, and drives this firmly down the ground. The man at long off, cutting into a single. So one more ball to go. 10 runs coming off it. 57 for 4. Last ball of the 8th over coming up, bowling from round the wicket. Nitin plays this towards point. This wanting to take a single, but not to be. End of a eventful over. 10 runs coming off it and a wicket. Over number 9, Lalit plays it in the air. Again over the man at mid-wicket and another 6. Ahmed coming in to bowl the second over, his second over. And Lalit races away to 14 of 4 balls with 2 sixes. He's been lucky on both the occasions. Should have been caught. Have a look at it. In the air, the man at mid-wicket. A one-hand attempt, not a very good attempt. They've done well so far, this one. This time he's bowled him. And further agony for Zurich. They are 63 for 5. And Lalit's short stay comes to an end. He's out bowled, yorked himself on that delivery. .63 for 5. And something which we had not envisaged at the start of the game, that Zurich will be 5 down within the 10th over. This is a new man, left-hander taking strike to Mohammad Waqas. Trying to induce that edge again. Outside the off stump, plays a bit late onto that. is playing more towards the point region rather than playing front. Mm. 63 for 5. Defending this one and taking off to a single, a risky single. And this is what wickets can do to you. This was a full toss. He decided to defend that and then taking on the risky single as well. So the approach has to be with a clarity of mind. You cannot just come in and either tee off when the wickets are tumbling around. Nitin has been standing there and watching that happen as he tucks this one towards fine leg, takes a single and easily comes back for the second. As the umpire warns the batsman of running onto the pitch. .5 overs, 16 for 1. Nitin places back to the bowler. End of the over. 9 overs completed, 66 for 5.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Welcome back after the resumption. 9 overs completed, 66 for 5. Mohammad Waqas to continue. He got the wicket last over. Full toss, plays it edges it to a short third. No run there. Luckily for the bowler. The edge going straight to the man at short third. This time down leg side will be called a wide. Score moves on to 67. Waqas reloading, bowls this one, drives this towards covers the man at short cover, going 10 spaces to the right, collects the ball, keeps it down to a single. Bowler stopping in his run up. .67 for 5. Nitin on strike, 15 of 17. Dabs this one towards short covers and takes a quick single. Nitin Thomas has been playing sensible so far. He's seen a few of his partners come and go. Hasn't played a false stroke yet. Played according to the conditions of the wicket, condition of the match. Knows that he cannot afford to lose his wicket at this juncture, as Zubair plays this down towards long on. Gets a single score, moves on to 69. Couple of balls away to reach the halfway stage of this innings. As Waqas fancies bowling around the wicket to either the right-hander or the left-hander as well. Then plays this one, digs it into the pitch, back to the bowler, no run. Score remains on 69. Last ball of the over. Plays this towards point and they get a quick single. Looking for that overthrow, not to be. So the end of 10 overs, 70 for the loss of 5 wickets. As we have a look at the batting card. Zurich Insurance winning the toss, electing to bat. Kishore Salyan was out 1 of 4. Ritik Bakshi caught by Ahmed for 20 of 12. Nitin Thomas is out there. He's batting 17 of 20. Ajay Paul, LBW, first ball for no score. Melvin Sampson caught by Bhavan off the bowling of Mohammad Waqas. And then Lalit Lakhiani coming in and Balunjik 2 sixes, but in the end bowled by Ahmed. Zubair Siddiqui is batting 3. 9 extras in the innings. And at the current run rate, they would reach 140. You go look at the bowling card. Much improved performance than the previous game by United Fidelity. Mohammad Shariar Alam was the one who took the first 3 wickets. He is 3 overs 22, 3 wickets. Mohammad Shoaib Khan 3 overs 18 runs, no wicket. And then Ahmed Bilal coming in and giving 16 runs in the 2 overs. He's bowled, taken 1 wicket. And Mohammad Waqas giving away 14 runs in the 2 overs. He's bowled and collected 1 wicket. The fall of wickets 3, 29, 30, 47, 63. So we take a quick break. He's used 4 bowlers so far. Trusting to see when does he bring his 5th bowler on. If he needs to, as Waqas bowls this to Nitin. Plays this to short mid wicket, no run there. Plays this towards covers and gets off for a single. So score moves on to 71. Brings Zubair on to strike. Zubair taking strike. Bowling down leg side. Scores 72 for 5. Another wide. The Wadi bowled a few extras. They don't want to give away those free runs. They have kept the pressure on Zurich. They need to maintain it and keep it as low as possible when they come back to chase down this target. Down leg side. Waiting for the umpire's signal. It's been given as a run, so will go down as a chance. Score moves on to 74. Plays rocks back and plays it towards mid-off. No run there. Man, skipper at mid-off doing the fielding. Plays this now to the left of mid-off fielder and takes a quick single. Score goes on to 75. Again bowling down the leg side for another wide. He's trying to bring the ball back from outside the off stump, but at the moment is starting on middle and leg and shaping it more away. Needs to bowl tighter lines. Places towards short cover. Nitin wanted the single, but Zubair deciding against it. End of the over, 76 for 5 at the end of 11 overs. Nitin strikes this one towards the cover region. And an extra cover doing the fielding. Abbas, the new bowler. Right arm over the wicket. Brings Zubair on to strike, who's on 4 of 7. Zurich slowly and steadily reassessing the game, and Zubair late to react. Nitin spotting the chance of a single, and he quickly takes that one. Score moves on to 78. Zubair moves on to 5 of 8. Nitin batting 20 of 25. Places towards short mid wicket and a single being taken. Chance of a run out. Opportunity created, but unable to take that one. So another run added. Score moves on to 75. Interesting to see what sort of a score are Zurich looking to put up now. Probably they must be eyeing 180 to 200 at the start of the innings, but will they be targeting about 150 to 160? They have another 8.3 overs to go. Bus has given 3 runs of the 3 balls he's bowled. Abbas to Zubair. Cuts this one towards gully. The fielder misfields there. Ball going towards the boundary, just stopping inside. Nitin wanting the third. Zubair declining. 2 more runs added to the total. Score moves on to 81. Plays it back towards the bowler. No run there. Score remains on 81. Last ball. Plays it towards fine leg. Fielder coming around. Hesitation of a second. Decide against it. So the end of the over. At the end of 12 overs, 82 for 5. Sandeep bowling to Zubair. Plays it towards short fine. Just paddles it. Thinking of a single, but then deciding against it. So dot ball. Sandeep bowling from a couple of paces. This time full toss. Plays it towards square leg. The fielder fielding. Wait for the ump. With his boot, managing to keep it within the boundary ropes. 3 more runs added. Score moves on to 85. Kane taking it on the full, playing towards mid-wicket, completing a single. Score moves on to 86. Asking for an LBW. Full toss again, drives this towards, covers, the man had extra cover doing the fielding there, keeps it down to a single. Nitin drives this down the ground. The man had long off doing the fielding. One more run added. Score moves on to 88. End of the 13th over. Zubair in double figures. He's 12 of 15. Nitin batting 23 of 28. 6 runs coming off that over.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Abbas to continue. Is bowling the 14th over. Zubair on strike. Again down leg side. Pitching outside leg. Leg by given. Nitin again taking it on the full, sends it towards mid-wicket. 1 run completed. They come back for the second comfortably. Score moves on to 91. Makes the pull, sends it towards long leg for a boundary. So rather unfortunate. He's hit wicket. Let's have a look at the replay. While we were hoping that this had gone to the boundary, Nitin had trudged on to his stumps. Let's have a look at that dismissal again. Nitin is hit wicket for 25 of 30. No boundaries at that. Had he not been hit wicket, he would have got his first boundary, but not to be. as we run that dismissal again on your screen. And slips, and unfortunately for him, his leg crushed into the stumps, and Zurich's trouble continues to compound. With that dismissal, the end of it was a good partnership that was that they were in, Zubair and Nitin, trying to steady the innings. And a lucky break. Onto the pads, plays it towards short square, no run there. Subin, the new man, 6 games, 19 runs. Hardly would have had some batting with the power hitters that they had, but as of today, he needs to bail his team out by getting a few runs for a side. Drives this back to the bowler, no run. Abbas playing it back towards mid-off, takes off for a single. He's off the mark with that single. Score moves on to 92. At the end of 14 overs, 92 for the loss of 6 wickets. The run rate is not an issue. It is the wickets that they have lost, 6 in all. (91, 63, 47, 30, 29, 3). Start of the 15th over. Sandeep to continue. Dot ball to start. Bowling from about 3 paces. The best thing is he loops the ball, chance of a catch, and falls short of the man at mid wicket, and they managed to get a couple of runs. Score moves on to 94. Sandeep will be happy that Subin is trying to go over the top. He can loop this one and sends this one to a short fine. A misfield again allows Zubair to complete the run. He's always a candidate for run out. He's not stretching his arms and keeping his bat down. He keeps the bat in his hand. So there's always that opportunity to get that run out dismissal. Sandeep bowling down leg side will be called wide. And able to understand this. He can bowl, come round the wicket. He's bowling with a slightly rounder action, so he's always going to start on middle and leg unless he bowls more flatter and into the offside. This is what he should have been doing. Chance of a run out. The umpire sends it upstairs for a run out.
wait for screen to show that. A good throw would have been batsman has made his ground before the bails have been on, made by decision not out. The umpire makes his decision, that's a not out. 1 run completed, but a risky one. Score 97. Had he not grounded his bat, he would have and nearly yorked himself. Score remains on 97. The keeper not standing up to the stumps, he's just a few paces away. Chance of an LBW, waiting for the umpire's decision. He doesn't call it out. Sandeep not happy with that. End of the over, 97 for 6. Have a look at it. (97 for 6) at the end of 15 overs. Mohammad Shahryar comes in to bowl his last over. Zubair plays this towards covers, completes 1 run, will want to come back for the second. There was no one in the cover region. The man at long off had to do all the running towards the extra covers, but taken a single 98 rather. That's my mistake. That was 1, and now Subin takes 1 down the ground for a single. Score moves on to 99. The onus now on Zubair, who's been batting well. Chance of a catch. Umpire says not out. Appeal. More an optimistic appeal rather than a realistic one. .3 overs complete. So another 27 balls remaining in this innings. A chance of cotton bowled again. Plays it with the horizontal bat. Gets the top edge, but luckily for him, away from the bowler. Quite close to him. So Sheriar has a couple of more balls before he can do any more damage to the Zurich innings. He's already got 3 wickets up front. Will want to finish with a 4 or if not a 5. Sam plays it towards the square leg boundary, and a welcome boundary for Zurich after quite some time. Helps them cross over the 100 mark. 103 for 6. Places over the man at square leg. There's nobody behind. The man at mid wicket quite square. Zubair plays this down the ground. Intent very clear. He wanted to see how Sheriar, who's bowled his 4 overs out for 28 for 3. ...16 overs completed, 104 for 6. Current run rate of 6.5 will get them to 130. Sandeep bowling to Zubair and bowling this down leg side for a wide. Score moves on to 105. United Fidelity bowling a lot of wides in this innings. Plays this one towards short mid wicket. Takes off for a single. Subin on strike. 106 for 6. Sandeep has an opportunity now again. Just needs to keep it in right up to the batsman. He's sweeping everything, so there's always a chance of an LBW. And this time down leg side. Gets a faint tickle, goes towards the leg slip. Luckily for Sandeep, no runs scored there. Just quite full. He will... This time called a wide, so score moves on to 107. Sandeep again not happy with the decision. He was already arguing the previous over for an LBW. This time for the wide. This time again sweeping this one, and this is called a wide again. And that's what he needs to do. He just needs to make sure that he alters the line. He is bowling it outside leg stump. Just keep it a little bit more fuller into the stumps. Plays this one towards over the man at leg slip. They complete a single, chance of a run out. 2 runs collected, wanting a third, but Zubair declining. So 2 more runs added. These are valuable runs down the order. Where it's slightly short, he goes back and plays it back towards the bowler. Score remains on 110. Kane rocks back and plays this towards the cover region. The man had extra cover coming in and fielding, keeping it down to a single. Score moves on to 111. Triple Nelson, as they call it. Always reminds you of the great umpire from England, David Shepherd, who used to be on one leg. And the score was 111. Not sure if they're asking for an LBW. This is going down leg side. So, end of the 17th over. Sandeep's gone for 18 in the 3 overs. He's unlucky. He's not got a wicket so far. He's bowled a few wides. He's been altering his lines, which has allowed those extra runs to be scored. As you see a few youngsters joining their parents to come watch this game of cricket.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Mohammad Shoaib, the captain, coming to bowl his last over, the 18th of the innings. Subin collects a single. Score moves on to 112. So the last 3 overs, he needs to see how much do Zurich muster up. Are they eyeing 140 or 150? 10 and over will get them to around the 140. If anything about 12 to 13 will get them to 150. Round the wicket to Zubair, who sends us to a short mid wicket and completes a single. Score moves on to 113 for the loss of 6 wickets. Wanting to drive this one, but the outside the tram line, so being called a wide. One more extra to the total. Score moves on to 114. Walks back and plays this towards long on for a single. Score moves on to 114. Drives this down the ground towards long off and another single. Score moves on to 115. Subin comes down the ground, plays it in the air, but towards the man at long on. Nearly missed his footing, but good enough for him. He balanced himself and completes a single. So one more run added. Score moves on to 116. Drives this towards the cover region, completing one. Will they risk the second? No. One more run added at the end of 17.5. 117 at the end of 18 overs. 118. Another couple of overs still to go. Subin is batting with 11 of 6. Zubair batting 23 of 27. Overs completed. 2 more overs to go. Sandeep bowling to Zubair, who comes down the track, sends it towards the square leg area, wants a double. Subin declining it. Keeper suggesting to the fielder to release the ball and not hold on to it for long. So one more run added. Score moves on to 119. Comes down the wicket, plays this towards mid wicket, 1 run completed. For the second time in succession, Subin has lost his footing. Just needs to make sure he doesn't get himself into any kind of trouble out here. Nathan Thomas got into one, and this time the ball missed by the keeper. The man at leg slip doing the fielding out there. Rather short, fine leg. He runs around and stops that run being taken. Subin wanted to go on strike. Down the wicket. Plays it towards wide long on. And another boundary. Score moves on to 124 with that boundary. With the keeper not standing up to the stumps, he is not in danger of being stumped. Have a look at it. Comes down the wicket into his hitting zone. He crouches down a bit and sends this towards wide long on. 124 for 6 as Sandeep comes into bowl again. This time drives it down. Subin again on his haunches. Now comes back for the second. A weak throw. Misfield, a weak throw, and another run being added. So these are valuable runs that Zurich will be happy to get. They will have a decent total to defend, if not a good one. And these runs are going to be handy. 126 comes down the wicket, taking it on the full and sends this into the cover boundary. And the first maximum for Zubair is now 36 of 32. 14 runs coming off that over. So the 130 is breached. And the last over, he would be eyeing anything above 140. Have a look at it. Comes down the wicket, full on the bat. The man at extra cover just sees the sailing. He was quite a few inches inside. Inside. So had he been on the boundary, there could have been a chance, but not to be. Ahmed coming to bowl the last over. Subin charges down the wicket. He follows him but bowls a wide. So score moves on to 133. Another 12 or 13 overs can get that score to 145, which will be more than handy to defend as he sends down another wide. Score moves on to 134. This time he plays across the line and Ahmed manages to shatter the stumps. So the 7th wicket down. Finally, this is what they should have been doing from the word go. Bowl it full. It's what they needed to do. Subin was trying to sweep everything. So all you needed is to get one under his bat. And that was good enough. Would have exposed that tail much earlier. Let's have a look at that replay again. Have a look. Ahmed coming in bowling, wanting to do that previously on a छोड़ दे. New man in at number 8. Plays this towards point. The fielder, by the time the fielder comes in, a couple of runs being taken comfortably. As we have a look at it, Subin wanting to play it, misses on all his fours and has lost his stumps. .136 comes down the ground. 1 run completed. Brings Super onto strike. Couple the new man. He's now scored 3 of 2 balls. And with 3 more deliveries left in the innings, the legal deliveries, they would be eyeing the 140 plus mark. They already 137, 3 runs away from 140, but a few more will always be helpful. And if it's a wide, that's all the more better because you get a run with an extra ball being bowled. Now this is where United Fidelity have faltered in this innings. It is the extra balls that they have bowled. They have nearly bowled about 4 to 5 overs by now, which the innings should have been completed, but it's still on. Blazes towards point and a misfield there. The ball racing towards the boundary. They come back for 2. So the 140 being touched now. They already got it to 140 with a couple of balls to go. It's already been a lengthy over. They bowled 3 extra balls in this over. Not to forget the ones that they bowled earlier as well. This time within the lines, just outside the off stump. Zubair trying to play it towards the cover region. No run there. Last ball coming up. He's batting 38 of 34 with 2 boundaries and a 6. Held the innings together when they lost quite a few. This one onto the pads, going towards the fine leg boundary. The fielder just managing to keep it within the boundary. 2 runs completed. Coming back for the 3rd. Is that a chance of a run out? No. 3 runs completed. So that extra run also added. So they complete their innings at 143 for 7 in their 20 overs. As we have a look at the batting card as well as the bowling card of the first innings. Have a look. Zurich Insurance won the toss, elected to bat. Kishore Salyan caught by Mohammad Waqas off the bowling of Mohammad Sharia for 1 of 4. Ritik Bakshi caught by Ahmed off the bowling of Mohammad Sharia. He scored 20 of 12. Nitin Thomas held the innings initially together, 25 of 30. He was hit wicket off the bowling of Abbas. Ajay Paul, LBW first ball for Mohammad Sharia. Melvin Sampson caught by Bhavan off the bowling of Mohammad Waqas, 6 of 13. Then Lalit Lakhiani bowled Ahmed off the for 14 of 5 balls. Zubair Siddiqui at the back end of the innings held that innings together, 41 of 35, not out. Subin Suresh gave good company and forged the partnership with Zubair. He was out 12 of 18. And then Kapil Pamnani coming and scoring 3 runs. 21 extras in the innings. 7.15 is the run rate that they have scored. So 144 is what United Fidelity need to win this game. And we have a contest on hand. Let's have a look at the bowling cards. 6 bowlers used. Mohammad Sharia 4 overs 29 runs, 3 wickets. Mohammad Shoaib Khan 4 overs 25 runs, no wicket. Ahmed Bilal 4 overs, a touch expensive, 4 overs 33, but he got 2 wickets. Mohammad Waqas 2 overs 14. Abbas Rabi 2 overs 9 runs and a wicket apiece to both of them. And Sandeep Gupta in the end 4 overs 32 for no wicket. A fall of wickets 3, 29, 30, 47, 63. Then a small partnership of up to 91, and then the 7th wicket of Subin, which fell at 134. The chase coming in the next few minutes as we take a quick break.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Let's have a run through the United Fidelity team, captained by Mohammad Shoaib Khan, Sohail Mumtaz Ali, the wicketkeeper, Abbas Rabi, Ahmed Bilal, Bhavin Jetwa, Mohammad Buhari, Mohammad Wakas, Mohammad Shariar Alam, Numan Murtaza, Sandeep Gupta, and Suleiman Maqsood. This was the playing 11. The umpires Adnan Ali and Zishan were officiating this game. $144 is what United Fidelity Insurance Company needs to win this game. A good bowling performance, should take pride in that, but need to carry that momentum into the batting now, as Kapil and Zubair Welcome back with the chase Lalit to open the bowling for his side. Mohammad Buran and Bhavin opening the innings. Left arm over the wicket. Starts off with a wide. Ritik Bakshi collecting that one. So the first runs on the board for United Fidelity, chasing 144. The rate of 7.2, wide and another wide again, drifting this one down leg side. It's not got much protection. It's lucky that the batsman is not attempting a sweet shot. Even half a shot can take this towards the boundary. So 2 runs on board. This time much better, down leg side. Non-striker was watching the umpire rather than the ball, and the opportunity of a leg by missed. Score remains on 2. 1 ball considered legal. Again on to the pad, and this time it's given straight on. Not much of turn. He doesn't turn the ball much. And straight away success for Zurich. A tame dismissal. Didn't manage to get a bat on either of the ball that he faced. And walks back to the pavilion without opening his account. So 2 for the loss of 1 wicket in the first over. Mohammad Buran going back, LBW Lalit for no score. Let's have a look at that. Free flow action. Tosses this one up and just going on straighter. Would have been hitting middle or rather leg stump. He was right in front of the stumps, walked in. And no doubt in the mind of the umpire that this is going to crash into leg stump. So the first wicket down. We have Ahmed coming in at number 3. Two matches, he scored 5 runs with a strike rate of 50. This is a new side, so you will have the boys adding on to the scores as and when they keep playing, as Ahmed takes strike to Lalit. Left arm round the wicket, tosses this one, plays this down towards mid-off. They take a quick single. Moscow moves on to 3. And Ahmed is off the mark, brings Bhavin on strike. Another right-hander. Again down leg side, trying to drift this one. He's trying to bowl those once the drift rather than again this time another one, another wide being called. So 4 wides already. He's bowled 7 deliveries. He's just got 3 that are counted legal and 4 that have been wided. And onto the pads, down to short mid wicket for a single. Let's wait for the umpire's signal. Another run to the total. 6 for the loss of 1 wicket. Again into the pads, again taking onto the pads, but no run there. Six for the loss of 1 wicket. Again sends towards point, takes off for a single. Batsman completing it easily. So end of the first over. A rather lengthy one. Seven for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of first over.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Right arm over the wicket. This one too, jagging it back in. It hits him on the pads outside the line of the stumps. Score moves on to 8. Leg by signal. This time brings it back, plays across the line, plays it down to mid-on for a quick single. So both these batsmen have taken those singles at the moment with relative ease, not much pressure being exerted by the fielders. So score moves on to 9. The wicket-keeper captain coming up to the stumps now to Nitin. Plays this towards short mid-wicket, chance of a run out. Lucky to survive that one. They're living dangerously. They're not sending this upstairs for a check. Ball straight. You got the other angle? What angle hai? Inconclusive hai. Inconclusive. Rock and roll again. He's broken the stumps before the ball is bowled, before the ball is on stumps, not out. Stumps broken before the ball was parried onto the stumps, remains not out, and a run being scored. Score moves on to 10 on stumps, and this one too given LBW playing across the line, and Bhavan pays the penalty for that. He was out for 2, so the second wicket down at the score of 10. Both the batsmen playing down the wrong line and being adjudged LBW. Bhavan LBW of Nitin Thomas for 2, 10 for the loss of 2 wickets. So we have a look at the replay again. Have a look at it. Full delivery right in front of the stumps. The last time he was lucky that he got a bit of bat onto that, but this time onto the back leg in front of the stumps. You're dead as duck out there. So 10 for the loss of 2 wickets. New man in at number 4. Sohail Mumtaz plays this towards mid-on, wanting to take that single, but the mid-wicket and mid-on converging together quickly to stop that single. 1.5 overs completed, 10 for 2 in pursuit of 144. They need another. Down leg side will be called a wide, so score moves on to 11. Already 5 extra balls being bowled in this innings, apart from the 21 that were bowled by United Fidelity in theirs. This time plays it in the air, and the third wicket to fall. Short mid-wicket, jumping up and taking that catch. So Sohail goes without scoring. He is out for naught of 2 balls. So the extra ball in the end proving fruitful for Zurich. Have a look at it. Down leg side, wanting to whip it over mid-wicket, but finds the man at short mid-wicket. And the third wicket down at the score of 10. United Fidelity. Sohail Murtaza caught by Melvin off the bowling of Nitin Thomas. Lalit to continue his second over. Sandeep Gupta at number 5. Lalit bowling again, drifting this one down the pads. Ahmed wanting a single, Sandeep not interested. Lalit this time more into the stumps. Manit shot covers, misfields that one. 1 run completed. Coming back for the second throw at the keeper's end. Results in the double. Score moves on to 13. Ahmed moves on to 5. This time slightly slower in the air, and the chance. Fourth wicket could have been, and Ritik drops a sitter. Took it too casual. And Lalit, with his arms on his hips. It's a quite question as to what did he do, mate. That was my wicket. This time going back to a full delivery. Lucky for him that he's still there. An easy caught behind miss, and the next one just missing the stump. This time chance to free his arms, and with the field inside, the first boundary of the innings. Score moves on to 17. And insult to injury out there. After that drop catch, he floats this one outside off stump. Ahmed slaps this one over covers, one bounce into the fence, just to make a statement that, mate, I am here, I'm still there, and I might get a few runs of you. This time under edges this ball back to the bowler. So the end of an event, slightly eventful over. 17 for the loss of 3 wickets. Should have been 13 for 4 had that catch been taken. Another wicket. One more wicket to Nitin. He's got his fourth. And a fairly easy take for the wicketkeeper, caught behind. So the fifth wicket down. The 25 for 5 with Sandeep Gupta out, caught behind by Ritik Bakshi off the bowling of Nitin. Nitin now has figures of 8 for 4 in 2.2 overs. New man Noman. "25 for 5 brings Noman on strike to Nitin. Plays this towards the fine leg region. The fielder there keeps it down to 2. 27 for 5. Screen थोड़ी बड़ी करके दे दो इसमें. 27 for 5. This plays this towards short mid wicket, wanting a single but not to be. No run there. Score remains on 27 of 5.4 overs. This is back towards the bowler. No run there. "27 for 5 after 5.5 overs. Noman batting 2 of 5. Ahmed, the lone scorer who's got into double figures, plays this towards short mid wicket. No run there. End of the power play. 27 for 5. Nitin's figures 3 overs. So on down leg side, Melvin the bowler. And there'll be 5 wides. Welcome runs for United Fidelity, who've been struggling at the moment. The score moves on to 32. So Melvin having a false start gives away 5 runs without a ball being counted. Ahmed on strike. Places down the ground towards mid-off. Takes a single comfortably. Score moves on to 33. And this one again onto the pads. Luckily for him, hits the pad and goes up in the air away from Ritik. Ball counted. 33 for 5. Insurance Cricket Premier League 2023. This one shot again, sends us towards the backward square leg area for a boundary. So 4 more runs added. Score moves on to 37. Noman collects his first boundary. He moves on to 6 of 6. They need a few more overs of the same if they want to overhaul the score of 144. Shot takes the inner half of the bat and races away to backward of square. This time Melvin pulls it fuller and plays it towards short mid wicket for a single. 1 more run added. Score moves on to 38. Runs coming off this over so far. Plays it in the air towards point. 1 run collected. Couple the fielder, unable to stop that one. $39 for 5. $39 for 5 as we come into the last ball of the 7th over. Plays it towards back to the bowler, end of the over. 39 for 5 at the end of 7. $105 runs required of the remaining 78 balls.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
Nitin continuing his bowling. His last over, he's got 10 runs. He's given away 10 runs and taken 4 wickets. Will want to run through this lineup as soon as possible. Plays it back towards the bowler. No run. Plays it again back to the bowler, under-edging that one a couple of times. Back to the bowler. Score remains on 40. We're in the 8th over of the game. Plays slaps us down the ground. The man at mid-off has no chance. 4 more runs to the total. Score moves on to 44. Have a look at it. Up to him, just smashes the ground. Luckily for Nitin, he took his foot away on time. And the ball sent down towards the long off boundary. Now decides to switch it from around the wicket for the last couple of deliveries. This time plays it in the air, and the man at mid-off was sent back, especially for that. Slightly slower, held it line. And that's the end of Numan, who's out for 11 of 12 balls with 2 boundaries. Couldn't stop himself, and a fiver for Nitin. Earlier while they were batting, Nitin had held on to the riot that was created by the Fidelity bowlers, but now has returned the favor. He's got 5 wickets and another 1 more ball to go. You can see the angle created with that. Plays it in the air, slicing this one. And the man at long off completing that catch. So the 6th wicket down. That's a score of 44. 1 more ball to go in Nitin's spell. 1 more ball to go in the 8th over of the innings. Mohammad Waqas, the new man. Plays it towards point, no run there. Have a look at the batting card at the end of 8 overs. Needing another 100 runs to win. With 4 wickets in hand, 8 overs completed, 12 overs more as well. Look, Mohammad Buhari out for not LBW Lalit, Bhavin Jeta, LBW Nitin for 2 of 3, Sohail Mumtaz out for not, Sandeep Datta out for 2, Suleiman Maqsood out for 1, and Numan Murtaz out for all taken by Nitin. He's completed his 5. Waqas batting at 1, Bilal batting 17. As we come back live. Start of the 9th over, Zubair to come and bowl. Keeper up to the stumps, Mohammad Waqas on strike. Right arm on bowls it down the leg side. Well done by the wicket keeper. Had to do a goalkeeper's dive. To save that one. Zubair to continue. This time pulls it in the slot, and Ahmed plays it down towards the long off region for a single. 46 is the score. 2 runs coming of the first ball, courtesy of wide and a single. Rocks back and plays this towards short cover. No run there. Zubair into ball to Waqas. Full ball, drives it down towards mid-on. The fielder misfields there. And the single completed. A bit of miscommunication, but in the end, that single being taken. So score moves on to 47. This time again plays it down the ground. Ball going towards the long off boundary for a single. Would be interesting if he decides to bring the mid off in the circle. Ahmed's not been able to get that power to send it over the man at infield. So wouldn't be a bad idea if he wants to bring the fielder from long off into the circle and invite the batsman to go over the top. Drives it down towards mid-on. One hand pick up through a chance of a run out at the batsman ends. Asking for a decision. And he's been given out. Miscommunication. And another wicket going down. The fielder at mid-on scooping down. Picks up the ball and one go, throws it to the bowler. The bowler then takes a shy at the striker's end. And Ahmed well short of his ground. So we have a look at that replay. The single was never on in that situation, and a suicidal run ends up in a wicket being. Let's have a look at the replay from the square leg area. See the batsman running. He takes off for that single. Sent back. And a direct throw at the striker's end. And Ahmed is caught short. Seven down for 48. As Zubair comes into bowl. Down the leg side will be called a wide. This round arm action is always something where you have to be very accurate. Malinga was one of them, but he was quite accurate. Super this time, and he's bowled, squared him up, squaring himself up rather than the bowler doing it. All he needed was to bowl full, and Mohammad Shahryar has his leg stump pegged back. So the 8th wicket down at the score of 49. And could we see an early end to this game? Mohammad Shariar, who had a good outing with the ball, but not a happy one with the bat. Just lasted 2 balls, or rather 1 legal ball. Let's have a look at it. Walks inside as soon as the bowler is bowled, wanting to take a faint nick towards the fine leg, but he misses. Zubair doesn't miss, and the 8th wicket down. 9 overs completed. .49 for 8. Mohammad Waqas taking side. Abbas Rahman, the man at number 10. Kapil, the bowler. He too starts with a wide. So the 50 coming up in 9 overs. The only issue that they have is that they've lost 8 wickets. They need 94 of the remaining 66 balls. Plays it towards short mid wicket. The man brought in quite close. Plays this towards the mid wicket long on region. The fielder doing well to put his boot there. Not a clean piece of fielding, but these could be dangerous where you step onto the ball, but as of now he's safe. 2 more runs added. Score moves on to 52. So I'm playing it straight down the ground. The man at long off doing the single. 1 run added. Brings Abbas on to strike. Zurich will want to finish this game off as soon as possible. Plays it back to the bowler. No run there. Score remains on 53. .53 for 8 as he bowls this one down leg side, and good take by the keeper. Brings the bails down in a flash, but the batsman still inside the crease. Score moves on to 54. .54 for 8 as Kapil to continue. Plays it to a short third and a single being taken. To 55, last ball of the over. Under edges this one to a short fine. Keeper running around to take the ball. 56 for the loss of 8 wickets at the end of 10 overs as we change sides. We wait and watch the batsman cross over for an extra run. We'll wait for the umpire whether he's called it an over. Zubair to continue, starts off with a wide. This is what the bowlers have been guilty of. They've been playing a lot, but still are not able to get those tight lines. They need to work on that. Ritik has a task on hand when he'll be talking to the boys at the end of this game or probably before the next game. They need to control these wides because in a crucial game or a crunch game, such runs could prove fatal. So another run, 57 for 8. Zurich had won the toss and elected to bat, scored 143 for 7 in the 20 overs. Sam plays it in the air. And a boundary. Four welcome runs for Unite Fidelity. They move up to 61. 83 of the remaining 9.5. Very much possible, but wickets is what they must be thinking out here. As another one played towards short point, no run there. .62 for 8. It's another one down leg side. Wait for the umpire's signal. Gives it a bat. So score moves on to 63. .63 for 8. Plays it towards short cover, no run there. Score remains on 63. Trying to swing this one, no connect whatsoever into the keeper's gloves. Score remains on 63. Zubair time plays it in the air towards the vacant long on region and a boundary. Score moves on to 67. These are handy runs. Maybe the result might not be affected, but the confidence that these boys will have with every run they score could help them going into the future. As we have a look at the previous boundary, outer edge flew away towards the third man boundary.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
First ball of the 12th over. No run there, just starting over the dot ball. Playing back to a defensive stroke. We'll have to be careful if one sneaks back in onto the pads. Akeem plays another defensive stroke, just trying to block those ones and delay the inevitable Abbas. He needs to attempt to keep scoring, not playing dead. If it is a good ball, that so be it. But if it's something where you can have an opportunity to score, you've got to make use of it. As he does it this time, plays it in the air, and the man at long on takes a catch. So 9th wicket down. We're just 1 wicket from wrapping up this game. Abbas, after playing a couple of dead. Yavalik just tosses this one up. Abbas going down the wicket, taking ugly hoik and safe into the hands of the man at long on. The Zurich fielders are quite experienced that they're not going to drop such ones, so resulting in the 9th wicket falling down as the last man coming in. The captain Suhail comes to the wicket. Suhail played 2 matches, scored 5 runs, plays this one towards point, no run there. Mohammad Shoaib, the captain. Okay, trying to swing this one, called a wide. So 1 more run added. .68 for 9. Good ball right up to the batsman. End of the over. End of 12 overs. 68 for the loss of 9 wickets. Lalit comes back into the attack for his last over. He's given away 16 runs, taken a wicket. Tosses this one. He's bowled a wide. It was a slowish leg break, wanting to invite the batsman to go over the top and probably have covers in play, but to see how he does. Oh, it's nearly got that one. Waqas playing back to that. He's just floating this ball around the off stump, inviting the batsman to take the bait and go over the top. Another one playing it in the inner half of the bat and a single being scored. Scores 70 runs on the board, needing another 74 of the remaining 7.4 overs. They need 74 of the remaining 46 balls, but they got the lone wicket, the last pair in the center. And Sohail, the captain, plays it towards Mohammad Shoaib, the captain, plays it towards long off and a single being taken. He's off the mark. Score moves on to 71. Another wide. Nearly chopped this one back onto his stumps, sends it down to short mid wicket. No run there. He's got another couple of deliveries before he can try to come and close this innings. Cuts this one towards point. And a boundary. Score moves on to 76. Last ball of his spell, full toss and a drop catch. This game could have closed out, and Lalit is unlucky the second time. First it was his captain who dropped one, and now the man has shot mid wicket, making a hash of it. And not a happy man, he's just been chapping a bit. Have a look at it. Full toss, slightly slow into the man at mid wicket, but probably he missed his footing a bit, and that created the chance going down. So batsmen survive. The game still goes on. 76 for 9. We've completed 13 overs. We're into the 14th over just to continue. Sohail, the batsman, gets beaten outside the off stump. This one. Wait for the umpire signal. Being called a wide. Score moves on to 78. Plays it towards short fine. No run there. Another wide being called. Score moves on to 79. Being a called wide again, so score moves on to 80. Playing it back to the bowler. No run there. Asking for a decision, but another wide. Already 4 wides in this over so far. Score moves on to 81. Plays this over the man, it covers the man, it wide, long off, coming around. One run added. Score moves on to 82. Plays it with a dead bat. 13.4, 5 overs completed. Last ball of the 14th over. Tosses this one up, called wide again. Plays it back to the bowler. End of the over. 83 for 9. 61 required of the remaining 6 overs. With 1 wicket in hand. Clarison, he too starts off with a wide, so this is the 27th extra of the innings. Plays this one towards third man, the fielder giving the chase. Score moves on to 85. It just this one again. The ball racing towards the third man boundary. So 4 more runs. Score moves on to 89. Needing another 55 more. Now the dot ball, Clarison. He's given away 6 runs of the 3 balls he's bowled. Goes and rocks back and plays this one to a short cover again. 89 for 9. Score moves on to 90. So Mohammed on strike is in 16 of 20. Called a wide again. Places down the ground for a single. $92 for 9.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all those families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
And that is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
$92 for 9. Dot ball. Tucks it down to a square leg. 1 run completed. Score moves on to 93. Places towards covers. 1 more run added. .3 overs completed. Another 4.3 overs more. 50 more runs required. Sam plays it over the bowler's head. The man at long off doing the fielding, keeping it down to a single. 95 for 9. Plays it with a dead bat straight back towards the bowler. No run there. .4 overs, 95 for 9. And both these batsmen just kept the Zurich boys on the field more than what they wanted. And that's a good intent to stay at the wicket. And if we can't score runs, at least frustrate them. He's done it so far. So one more run added. So end of the 16th over, 96 for 9. Current run rate of 6.0. Another 4. They need another 12 runs per over. The remaining 4. Clarkson going for 9 in the .28 extras in the innings. That's the highest score of this innings so far. But from the Waqas is the second highest, 19 not out, and Ahmed Bilal also was out when he was 19. Plays it back towards the bowler. No run. Places back towards the bowler. No run again. Sohail, the batsman. Plays it down the ground for a single. Score moves on to 97. Shoaib takes a single. He moves on to 9. Is down the ground towards the mid-wicket region. Completes a single. 1 run completed. Score moves on to 98. Places to a short third, and that's the end of the game. Mohammad Shoaib finally sends this one down to short third man and taken, and that's the end of the game. 45 run victory for Zurich. A good bit of partnership comes to an end. As we have a look at the batting card. Mohammad Buhari out LBW Lalit for no score of 2 balls. Bhavin Jetwa LBW by Nitin for 2 of 3. Ahmed Bilal run out. Nitin and Ritik 19 of 22. Sohail Mumtaz out for not caught by Melvin off the bowling of Nitin. Sandeep Gupta bowled by Nitin 2 of 3. Suleiman Maqsood caught by Ritik, bowled Nitin 1 of 5. Numan Murtaza out 11 of 12 balls. Caught by Kishore off the bowling of Nitin. Mohammad Waqas, top scorer for the side, apart from the extras, 20 not out of 26. Mohammad Shariar bowled by Zubair for no score. He faced 1 ball. Abbas Rabi caught by Nitin off the bowling of just 6 of 9. And Mohammad Shoaib Khan in the end out 9 of 16, caught by Kapil off the bowling of Clarkson. 45 run victory. As we have a look at the bowling card quickly. Zurich Insurance 7 bowlers used. Lalit 4 overs, 24 runs, 1 wicket. Should have a couple of more had the catch has not been dropped. Nitin Thomas 4 overs. The pick of the bowlers 15 for 5. He rocked the team right at the word go. Melvin Sampson 1 over, 12 runs. Zubair Siddiqui 3 overs, 20 runs, 1 wicket. Kapil Pamnani 1 over, 7 runs, no wicket. Just Barreto 2 overs, no maidens, 8 runs, 1 wicket. And Clarison Martis 1.5 gets the last wicket when he after giving away 11 runs. The fall of wickets, first wicket fell of 2, second at 10, third at 11, 4 at 19, fifth one at 25, 6 for 44, 7 for 48, 8 for 49. Then those last 2 wickets that gave them the partnership, 67 was when the ninth wicket fell in 98, which was a 31-run partnership for the last wicket, the best of the lot, and 28 extras managed to get them to 98, and a comprehensive 45-run victory for Zurich against Fidelity, United Fidelity, as we go down for the presentations. Welcome to the post-match presentation of game number 10 of the Insurance Cricket Premier League Season 10. Zurich getting the better of Fidelity United in a must-win game for them, the first game. And to make a statement, we have a man of the match, Nitin Thomas, for his 5 wickets. Running through the Fidelity batting right in the first power play. As we have a quick word with him. Thank you, umpire. Nitin, best performance so far in a T20 game for you?
Yeah, bowling-wise, yes, I would agree.
And you saw wickets falling around you. And what was the talk to you as your partners kept walking in?
Yeah, I mean, I generally try and stay out there when I'm playing for Zurich. So that was the plan. I mean, I was just hoping to get a decent partnership in with someone so that we could try and hit a few towards the end. That didn't work out for me, but we reached a score because of, the middle period where we managed to hang on to a few wickets.
Anyway, thank you very much and all the best for the future games and congratulations for the trophy. As we speak to Mohammad Sohail from Fidelity United. So a lot of positives to take away from this game. You all started off well, kept them under check, but then started to lose grip on the game.
Yes, actually we did well in the bowling, and unfortunately our batting side collapsed, so that's the reason why we had an issue.
And the extras, 21 extras given away, that's again something that you'll have to work upon?
Yes, we'll be working on the extras as well, yes.
Anyway, thank you and all the best for your next game to coming up. Thank you for that. And we speak to Ritik Bagchi. Ritik, few questions for you. First of all, rethink the batting strategy. You wanted to go all guns blazing, but then suddenly found yourself in a period in choppy waters.
Yeah, actually, we wanted to start well. The pitch was doing nothing, actually. We just gave our wickets away. In hindsight, we would look to get more runs in the first 6 and then attack. But again, the outfield was a little slow, so we had to make the runs a little harder. I think that's where the concentration lapsed from my end as well. So I think we're going to rethink those and go a little more on the defensive side, at least for the first 6. Yeah.
On the bowling front, 28 extras, that will be another area of concern. And probably how to finish off an innings. You all had them 48 for 8, and then suddenly if they have to, the last 2 wickets score 50, is a cause of concern for you?
Not really. I think they really wanted to stick around, I guess. We were really bowling at the right areas. Again, the wind was a little strong, so the bowlers couldn't control the line, I guess. But again, it's not a big concern. We know our team can do well in certain situations. I think it was just more like a warm-up.
And on a lighter note, dropping a catch of Lalit's bowling is not a very good sign for you?
Yeah, it's okay. Lalit has dropped more, so it's okay. We're going to take more.
All right. Anyway, that concludes our ceremony for today. Game number 10 comes to a close. Light note, Zurich win by 45 runs and make a statement in this tournament. We'll come back next week with more action. Until then, see you, goodbye, and have a safe drive back home. Thank you.
journey begin. Who win this year's championship? Come feel the heat of this dream. Witness the strength and confidence of those who face these challenges. Cause in the end, we all win. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Everybody say the ball has hit the bat. Whoa, whoa. Fielders are running to catch it. Is a six or will it be a four? We scream, we roar. Oh my God, the tension soar. The pressure, the skill on display is amazing. What can I say? Let the claps run in millions as if cricket is our religion. Let's go. If you wanna be the best, play with courage and confidence. Level up your game to be prominent. Don't forget it's your time to shine. Play tough but remember to be kind. Let's see who tops at the finish line. Insurance Premier League.